answer is good. So tell me the other people answers. Example I need. Yes. Tell me. May I make one from your side? Okay, who is recording right now? Who is recording? Darshana, you are recording?
Yes, sir, recording.
All right. So that's good. Okay, now give me example, economies of scope. Economies of scope, you are producing variety product by using the same production base. Do you have any specific example in Sri Lanka? Sri Lankan product, which is actually absorbing economies of scope rather than the economies of scale. Do you have any example? Do you have any example?
Yeah, shall we take soap production? Soap.
Elaborate it.
So if we take a brand like Sunlight, so
Yes.
they are having bulk production and they don't have much variety on it.
Okay, that economies of scale, right? Is it economies of scale or economies of scope?
Economics of scope, sir.
Okay, it's not bad answer, but if I ask final examinations, okay, provide the answer with suitable example, you must find a good example. Why? Because otherwise, your answer is not sufficient, just explaining. But providing a good example is very, very important. So that is how I can see that. I can see that. So any other example?
So an example for economies of scope. Edinburgh products.
What is Edinburgh product?
They produce sauces, jam. The brand is Edinburgh. They are producing jam, cordial, chili paste, sauce, different varieties of products.
Edinburgh. Give me the product. Example.
So the brand name is Edinburgh under the
The brand name,
name
what are the product?
product sauces, then jam, cordial, chili paste.
Okay, good. That is a good example, but I like to give you a very good example. That is Arpico. Look at the Arpico center. Right? Arpico started with mattress. Now what they are doing, they are producing a lot of product. Even they have their shopping center. So that is how they are capitalizing their economies of scope. So then we can see what is the economies of scale and economies of scope. Economies of scope cost advantage from variety. Economies of scale cost advantage from volume. Economies of scale product diversification within the same scale of plant. Economies of scale standardization. The same plant or equipment produces multiple products. But this is large number of products. So you understand what is economies of scale and economies of scope. Making diversifications can create the value for shareholders. Sometimes mergering and acquisitions, strategic alliances, joint ventures, internal development. Diversification should create synergy. Basically, 1 + 1 is mathematically is 2, but Here 1 plus 1 is, or 1 plus 2 is more than 2. Basically, this is actually 1 plus 1. This is actually should be 3. But here more than 3. So example is mathematically it is 3. But when we combine these two, it is more than 3. So therefore, the synergy effect is very visible in this type of product. Synergy is the combination of both can make more production than the summation of individual production by each producer. So this is very important for your examination. How we are going to calculate the economies of scope? This is the equation we derived from economics. CQ1 is the cost of production Q1, CQ2 is the cost of production Q2, quantity 2. Then joint cost of producing both product is calculated like this. So this equation can be used for your final examination if I ask the calculation of unit economies of scope and economies of scale. So if the SC is, this is SC, this is SC. SC, if they say SC is greater than 0, then we can say economies of scope. If the SC is less than 0, we can say diseconomies of scale. So economies of scope and economies of scale, you can find out there is no direct relation between these two, but there could be relationship. May experience economies of scope and diseconomies of scale sometime, but you can't develop a theory whether there is a positive relationship or very positive relationship or some sort of relationship you can find out. But important thing is economies of scope sometimes and economies of scope and economies of scale both can be used research and development. And this is also very important, leveraging the core competencies. Some may say this is very important, some may say this is not important. It depends on which industry we are running the economies of scale and economies of scope. Synergy can be happen horizontal relationship, sharing the tangible resources. Share the intangible resources. That is we call horizontal relationship. There can be hierarchy relationship, value creation drives from corporate office. Example, you have a input and output relationship. That is we call hierarchy relationship. So then, okay, both can create the synergy effect. Now, economies of scope and revenue enhancement. Economies of scope, okay, one of the major reasons they can save the cost. They can actually economize the cost from leveraging the core competencies and share the related activities among the businesses in cooperation. Because if you are joined together, your basic cost can be reduced because you can develop for integrated activities. We call actually synergizing your strength. Example, favorable reputation can be used for your product. Now, example, RPCO can use, now they have started their own ice cream, own product. I have seen when I visited the RPCO, they have branded ice cream, milk powders, different things. At the same time, expert staff can be used both aspects. Example, marketing expert can be used for marketing one product, other product, different product. Efficient purchase operations can be utilized. Existing manufacturing facility can be utilized to create different products. So, when we looking at the sharing the activities, sharing is very important for synergy effect, for saving revenue enhancement. So I need to know some example from you. Because of the sharing, you can reduce your unit cost. But sharing cannot be done if you are not doing a different product. So please tell me example. I would like to divide you into 4 groups automatically. I need to see practical market, practical can be seen in the market for understanding the sharing activities, sharing platforms, sharing bases, shared cost saving opportunities for business operators. Give me an example. Right, let's start. For group we have. Now you can join the group and let me know your answer. Now it's 3:30. I would like to give you 10 o'clock. I would 10 minutes. So 3:42, I need your answer. Right, go ahead.
මේ තව ඉන්නව නේද? නස්මිලා
නස්මිලා ඉන්නවා.
නස්මිලා
ඉන්නවා
මේ ඔයා ෆුල් ක්වෙස්චන් එක ඇහුණාද? මේ මං එකපාරට ජොයින් වුණා මට අන්තිම කෑල්ල ඇහුන්නේ
sharing activities
ෂෙයාරින් ඇක්ටිවිටීස් වලින්
Okay, let's start with your answers. Each leaders, please tell me your answer. Room number 1, we have Hussein, Ranasinghe, Nanayakara, Taranga. What is your answer? Yes, Taranga.
Taranga.
Taranga, yes, yes.
Sir, Damro and online market for Daras.
Okay.
Those are the example we got, sir.
Right, explain how Damro is sharing the service.
Sir, Damro, they sell household items as well as furnitures, and sometimes they sell electrical items, water motors, like that, sir.
Are they producing the same product or are they collecting all these things selling as selling center? Tell me.
So may I add to Taranga, sir?
Yes.
Sir, basically, Damro, what they are going to do is they import from other countries the component parts. For an example, motor and other parts which is necessary to production. So in Sri Lanka, they are going to assemble those things and they are going to price it. So by doing that thing, getting varieties parts from other countries, so producing by here, they are going to reduce the production cost and they give a price.
Okay. Then sharing mean when we are doing which area they are sharing. Now example, collection of all item from other producers and selling it may not be economies of scope. Economies of scope is you use the same base for making many activities. Activities production. So other group example. Who is the other group example? Samaravira.
So this is group number 3.
Yes. What is your name?
Sumanasekar, sir. Asita Sumanasekar.
Okay. 62, right? Okay, tell me.
Sir, our example is the merger of Rosel and Lanka Tile.
Hmm.
With that merger, they can bring raw materials in bulk mode for, since they are in the same bathware and tile industry, they can bring all raw materials together in bulk mode. And distribution channels also, they can distribute in one vehicle or one channel.
Hmm.
And they can use one sales force to market their products. Since they are in the same industry, in same product category, sir.
Okay, then we can indicate like this. Sharing common manufacturing facilities, distribution channel, sale forces. Sometimes share the activity project to pay off, cost saving, revenue enhancements. This is actually because of this sharing, you can save the cost, you can increase the revenue. But it can be common manufacturing facilities they are using, distribution channel or sales forces. Sometimes human resources can be shared. Same manager can check 2-3 product development by the same manufacturing base of particular plants. So this is what we call actually as a sharing activities, which is promoting, which is enhancing the scope of economy. Now we come to a point, long run. Long run, everything can be changed. No, nothing can be permanent. So what as explained by Lord Buddha, there is nothing permanent, everything can be changed and is to be changed. So long run is a planning curve. We can't reach long run because it's a planning curve. When you look at long run, when we look at long run, we identified as economics learning curve. Learning curve measure the impact of workers' experience on the cost of production. That's very important. It also describes the relation between the firm's cumulative output and the amount of input needed to produce a unit of output. So basically, learning curve is our experience. We have some statement on that. This experience become a learning curve for me to think different way. So it is very important to understand learning curve is explained in economics by using a long run cost analysis. So example, because of the learning curve, learning courses in inward shift the LRAC. It means that long run average cost can be shifted to the left or inward because of the learning curve impact. As long as we are getting our experience, our mistakes would not be happening. So that is why in our society there is a call that okay, the experienced person have a good what? Tell me. Experienced person have a good but management, even family management. Now actually in Europe where I stayed, actually my studies happen. You can't marry any girl without the certificate proving they have stayed living together at least 6 months. Netherlands basically formal marriage, you can marry actually, but marriage, officially if you want recognition of your marriage, you must stay at least living together 6 months. Then you are qualified to marry each other. So gentlemen, you tell me whether you like this system to apply in Sri Lanka or not. So then this is very dangerous for the women. But in Netherlands, I have seen some parents, those who actually came from Sri Lanka, they, even though that particular law is there, our parents are trying to protect their daughters because municipal council must, basically, I don't know what is happening right now. When I was there, 2002, then municipal council, the couple must register with the municipal council saying that they are living together in this particular house. Then after some time finishing, okay, they can marry, then the government will give them a home, government home, so they can stay that place. So this is the policy that Netherlands practice in that time period. So then learning curve is something we need to know, that is the experience curve. If you have more learning, more experience, you can actually reduce your mistakes. When learning result, it is very explained by various market analysis. It can reduce 20-30% cost saving, compared to market. That is why you are being hired at higher wages if you are experienced individual. So this is also a good example. Because of the learning situations, you can actually, your cost of production will shift to the left. Economies of scale is explained here. Economies, but learning curve, because of the learning effect, can shift the cost curve to the left. So here also explains similar situations. When you have a learning curve, you will be having the flatter AC curve. Flatter is going like this. So this is learning curve situation. What are the forces behind the learning curve? So behind the learning curve, increase labor efficiency. You can increase labor efficiency. Process innovation and method improvement will be happening. Product design can be supported. Standardization and product quality can be improved. Economies of scale can be increased. And shared experience, which is connected with the economies of scope, can be connected, can be improved. This is another example. Little planning, extensive planning. So then, okay, learning curve can create extensive planning, and you can reduce your cost of productions. So this is a very long run. It is actually, nobody knows what is a very long run. Actually, it is the only concept. So as I said, you in the very long run, what would be happening cannot be predicted. But I would like to ask you, recently one particular submarine got collapsed when they want to see Titanic wreck. So now, based on that one, you tell me, what is the possible impact this particular incident could create long run human innovations, human development? And is it was it a learning curve for the producers? We would like to ask from you. Tell me your answers. Yes? Anybody in the class?
Sir, it is a learning process for the producers of that kind of submarines.
Some kind of submarine, okay. So then, how do you think that? Are they going to stop their innovation?
No, sir. They will continue with the innovations.
We have had a similar experience one time. We actually, America sent the satellite to space. When we were looking at the satellite got blasted. So this is, but what happened ultimately? People thought that our people will not send the satellites again. Now we have satellite centers actually now. The entertainment centers in space, and first marriage ceremony will be happening during this time on next year. So this is how human behavior. Whatever happens, they will not give up it. That is the human nature. That is why human development happen like this. So long run, everything can be changed. So this is the end of our cost calculation presentations. But here, that is Albert Einstein said the whole of science is nothing more than the refinement of everything, everyday thinking. So then I would like to tell you that, okay, based on these situations, I would like to tell you, okay, now we would like to see some questions for your final examination. Basically, I would like to highlight some area like economies of scale and economies of scope, and economic efficiency and technical efficiency, and the relationship between MSc and ACR or something like this. This is we will be discussing at your final examinations. Before we are starting, I'd like to give one chance, okay, as I promise you. Now, you have your handout. I would like to give you 10 minutes. You can go through your handout as a, okay, I will make you breakout rooms and tell me what questions you are going to develop based on this particular handout for your final examinations. If I give you the chance to develop your own questions as a customer care. Okay, let's start. Now it is 3:55. Then you have to come back for 5. Right? For 5. With the questions you develop, then I can tell you whether I'm going to ask this question or not. Go ahead. Only 10 minutes, right? Because I have to start the other sessions. Okay, go ahead. Taranga Pereira is one group. Shanak Subakar is one group. Buddhika Asita is one group. Jayamal, Jayasingh, Veera Singh, those singers is one group. Okay, go ahead.
Anna. Veerasinghe?
Okay, let's start right now. Okay, one group can give me one question. Anybody in the class? Yes, let's start. Do you have any questions or not? Huh?
So
What
initially we don't have the market structure and the application presentation.
Okay, I will share it now, don't worry. Now you tell me about what question you have developed. Only question I'm asking, question, not the new one. What you have finished right now. MHRM, what is that? MHRM, right. I would like to share it. Okay, now you can ask any question. Yes, it's up to you. Huh? Do you have any questions? Developed by yourself? You don't have any question, right? Then I will develop my questions at the examinations. Yeah, this is I shared my handout, right? With you. Right. Let me start the new one. Actually, physically, I'm a black fat man, and you might be thinking white thing and black tall and white tall. So different structures in our body. Same thing you can see in our market structures. There could be different mixture or different kind of structure in our day-to-day market, in particular industries. Some factors that can design the market structure is nature of demand and supply. Barriers to entry and exit. How much barriers you have or not. Efficiency of the market operations and the level of competitions. These are the major factors can decide what market structure we have in different market, different products. So here, major type of market structures. We have developed different type of market structures, but at this level, at your level, we are going to talk about only 4 structures. Perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly. So we have to finish all 4 market structures. Perfect competition is the concept we conceptually develop, but you can't see the perfect competition market everywhere, but rarely you can see the situations. That is, you have highest competition among the suppliers. Pure monopoly is only one supply. There is no competitions. So therefore, between the perfect competition and monopoly, we can see the other 2 markets. What is the other 2 markets? Oligopoly and monopoly. So therefore, oligopoly is staying here. Oligopoly is staying here somewhere. Monopolistic competition is staying here somewhere. It's close to the perfect competitions. But oligopoly is close to the monopoly side. So we are going to discuss all these market structures. Perfect competition terminology is quite commonly known, but universally and unlikely to exist. Perfect competitions have 4 major characteristics. What are the 4 major characteristics? These are the publicly competitive market structure meet the following requirement. Both buyers and sellers are price takers. Nobody can individually change the price. The number of firms are large. Number of sellers also large. There are no barriers to entry or exist. Firms' products are identical. There is a complete information in the market. Firms are trying to maximize profit. Consumers are trying to maximize satisfactions. So these are the major important characteristics. So when you look at, when you can see the buyers and sellers are price takers. The price is given in the market. Buyers should buy their amount of product, what they want to consume at the given price, and sellers, they must sell their product at the given price. So there is no one seller or buyer can change the price. Market has given the price for sellers and buyers both.
So, for
Yes.
this one, the gas price and the oil prices, examples. Can we get
No, that is gas price is determined by the government.
government? Yeah.
And therefore one person can decide, one organization can decide. But perfectly competitive market, it is decided by the market, not by one seller or buyer. Understand?
Gem market.
Gem market, I think it's more close to the oligopoly.
Oligopoly.
So
Right.
what about gold?
Gold market also, actually, sometimes buyers are very buyers can decide the price. Now, example, Indian can decide the gold market price. So that is not perfectly compared to a monopoly. There are some products, actually you can see perfectly competitive market. It's a vegetable in the fair. Whether our vegetable price there will be a certain perfectly competitive market characteristic. Price is determined by the market. At that price, the sellers must sell, buyers must buy. So there can be some similar situations, but you can't see real perfect market situation in this world, because it is you can see the loyalty by customers because of the brand, and sellers are actually have the cartel and merger. Therefore, you can't see the perfectly competitive market in real situation. It can, but very rarely, right? So then we can say market demand was an individual firm. Now this is a market demand, market supply. This is the price is determined. Individual firm must sell their product at this price. This total market demand, total market supply determine the price. Then the market given price, sellers will sell their product at this price. Any amount they can sell, and buyers can buy any amount. So this is determined by the market. So it's like this. Now, if the numbers are given here, can you calculate? Can you calculate total revenue at different quantity? Can you calculate and let me know what is your answer? Different quantity, 3, 4, 5. And if you calculate total revenue, you can calculate average revenue. How do you calculate the average revenue? You divide the total revenue by quantity. So marginal revenue, you might not be known. Okay, I will tell you how to calculate, but I would like to see total revenue and average revenue. And calculate and let me know. I will give you 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Yes. What is total revenue for at each quantity?
$30, $40, $50.
30, 40, 50. What is the average revenue?
40, sir.
Huh? Average revenue at each price.
10, sir.
Huh?
10.
It's
10.
10, sir.
Okay, very good answer. Right. So I would like to show you now again what is the average. Total revenue is P into Q. 30, 40, 50. Average revenue, how we are going to calculate? Samanya bare. Mulu bare bedano Q wari. Total revenue divided by Q. Then we get the same. What is this? Price. So we can equalize AR equal to P. This is a price, right? This is a price. So AR equal to P. How do you calculate the MR? MR is total revenue, difference between the revenue, total revenue, divided by the total P, right? So when you look at this, price is given, right? So the MR is delta TR divided by delta TR is 10 divided by 1. So you get here, you look at here 1, right? Then 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, then you get MR is 10. So therefore, we can have a conclusion like this. The most important conclusion you must keep in your mind, because this is important for your final examinations. That is, in a perfectly competitive market, AR equal to P equal to MR. Average revenue equal to price equal to the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue, how you are going to calculate? Delta TR divided by delta Q. So then it is very obvious that in a perfectly competitive market, you will get this particular conclusions. AR equal to P equal to MR. Now you can calculate here. So you can calculate TR here, AR, MR. So it is very obvious. We can have a conclusion like this. AR equal to MR equal to 10. This is what we can actually find from these equations. Now example, homogeneous product. It is very rare you can see the homogeneous product. Very few products you can see in your life homogeneous. समजातीय भांड कवदाक का समजातीय भांड अपने दाखिला तेल संभावना है गोदा कांडी. We have a very less rare opportunity to see the homogeneous product. We can see, okay, when you go to fair with the vegetables, you can see homogeneous product. But no two lines are equally exactly alike. Hard to prove that 2 cups of tea are just like. So there is a very difficult, but we can see. So you can right now, you can actually have a conclusions, natural price, the fee entry and exist. Natural price, Adam Smith. So no government intervention, laissez-faire, that is a French phrase, meaning let them to make laissez-faire market, no large amount of fixed or sunk capital cost. You know what is the fixed cost and sunk capital cost. Consumers or producers have perfect knowledge about the market. Nobody can be deceived. So now, once you have your TC, TBC, and TFC curve, if you can remember this one. Yes, TC, TVC, and TFC curve, if you can remember, you can see this is what we studied. This is MC, ATC, and ABC. We studied this one. Now we are going to find out what is our profit in this particular market. As I said you, perfectly competitive market, producers are trying to maximize profit. The maximizing profit can be symbolized by MC equal to MR. Now, why I am telling that MC equal to MR is P as a profit maximizing conditions? I would like to give you to discuss and let me know. I'm telling that profit maximizing condition of a competitive firm, the competitive market, is denoted as MC equal to MR equal to price. So I would like to make you another breakout rooms, same breakout. Tell me why we can say like this. You must have a justifications of the statement. Discuss and let me know. I will give you 5 minutes. Go ahead. Why you are telling that, okay, Profit maximizing condition of a competitive firm is MC equal to MR. What is this? This is actually firm is trying to maximize their profit. So that is basically we can see any particular organizations, they are trying to make their profit. So then you tell me, so maximizing profit, why firm is trying to make MC equal to MR? Anybody in the class? Yes? Tell me your answer. Anybody in the class?
So,
Yes?
yeah, since the price is given, if the company wants to maximize its profit, since the price is given at this market, so additional revenue that he is expecting to earn from selling additional 1 unit should be equal to additional cost that producers should incur. So ultimately, in that sense, so MC equal to MR equals to P price.
Okay. Assuming that we have the situation like this, I would like to add here another one. Let me go and do it. Right. If we have this situation, what happens? Then what producer is going to now? Basically, a producer is going to increase 1 unit. Then we can understand if the MC is greater than MR, again a single in keyword, marginal cost is Antika Pirivaya. Marginal revenue is Antika Ayabare. If you want to increase 1 unit, then Mantika Pirivayata Vada Antika Ayabare Vadunot Itarai. If a firm is not going to increase the production, then the marginal revenue, if the marginal not going to produce the production, if the marginal revenue is less than the marginal cost. If we have this type of situations, okay, then he will reduce the production. Why he need to increase the production? Because his additional cost is getting higher than additional revenue. So that is why we call this is the conditions we can develop for any firms if it wants to maximize its profit. This is the conditions. This is very important known by you. Otherwise, the examination, I may ask these questions. Now we come to the point like this. We come to the point like this. What is the point we are going to discuss? This is what I want to tell you. Forget about everything what you learned, because I would like to draw a new curve right here because for your understanding. So if you can remember, we have this type of curve, right? This is one. The other one is like this. This side price, this side quantity, right? If you can remember, what was the cost curve? Total cost curve is going like this. Right. Then total revenue curve. Now, if you look at the total revenue, if you look at the total revenue of properly competitive market, it goes like this. Right? This is we call, we will remove this. We will remove this. This is what we can see here. Now this is total cost curve. This is total revenue curve. So this area total cost is higher than total revenue. This area total cost is higher than total revenue. But this area total revenue is higher than total cost. If I have this type of curve. This is TR. Right? Total revenue. If I go take here, this is total cost. Now, this is total cost curve. This is total revenue. So what is happening? This is the area maximum profit that particular firm can be taken. This curve, why this shape curve we got? Because we studied at the cost analysis. This is coming because of the diminishing marginal productivity. So this shape, like Sarungal code, we can see like this. Right, this situation is explained here. Profit determination using total revenue and total cost curve. Now you can see this is what we want to. I would like to make it. Okay, now you can see this. This is loss, cost is higher than revenue. This is cost is higher than revenue. This is we call loss. But this area is the profit. Highest profit range is coming to this place. How you can find the highest profit range? If you draw a curve here, tangent, if you curve here, tangent to this cost curve, when we cost curve eකට ගෑවෙන විදියට අපි මේකට parallel. If we draw a curve parallel to the total revenue curve, then you get the highest distance between this area. So that is the way we geometrically shown the highest distance between this space. So this is what we draw here to explain you. Actually, this could be like this. I would like to put like this. This is like this. So you can see here, this is the highest. This is the highest profit generating product. At what level? At quantity 5, quantity 8. Quantity 8, the firm can maximize their profit. This situation is explained by this table as well. Look at the table. Total revenue, total cost. This is a profit. The highest profit is coming between these two. Right? Profit. Okay, we here the profit range, increase range. So you can go like this, then after that it will be decline. But here not decline part is not here. But basically, this is the highest distance. This is a profit curve going to this, then declining gradually. So you can see here also that profit. Look at here the profit reaching the highest level. After that, profit is going down. 76 to 81, 81 to 76. Profit. TR minus TC. So you can see these situations. Now we are going to calculate this situation by using the MCMR principle. So MC curve is going like this. If you can remember what we draw this MC curve. This is the MR curve. MC equal to MR, this is the point. This point we call MC equal to MR. At this point, we like to check what is the quantity. Then quantity into price, we can calculate TR. But there is no indication about the AC. So we would like to see the AC. How we can find the AC? So this curve, there is no AC. But I like to put here AC curve like this. If we have the AC curve like this, so this is the AC actually we studied earlier. So basically like this. I can actually, okay, it's okay. So I would like to put it a different color. Let me see different color. Yes. So this is AC curve. Now you see MC is the minimum point is crossing by MC is minimum crossing the AC minimum point. So then this is the place we can see that AC MC equal to MR point is here. This point is MC equal to MR. I would like to put here.
White. Elliot Anna.
ළමයින්ට පරිස්සම් කරන එකත් හරි අමාරුයි දෙමාපිය ඉගෙන ගන්න එක. Right. This is the point. I would like to, this is the point. I would like to show you this point is MC equal to MR. Point here. Right? We can insert here another arrow like this. You can show this arrow. This is MC equal to MR. Right? This point is MC equal to MR. You can see this. At this MC equal to MR, quantity is 8. Assuming that price is 20, 30, 40, 35. I can put here price is 35. We assume that here. Price is 35. Now can you calculate AR, MR? Tell me what is your AR, MR at this price. But at this price, we identify MC equal to MR mean profit maximizing situations. Profit maximizing situations. At this price only, he can get the profit maximized. If you are producing less than this, your profit is below what you can achieve. Therefore, what you want to do is, you will increase until this point. If you increase more than 8, your cost is going to be higher than your income. So therefore, no point of increasing more than 8 because your cost is going high. So this is the point we call maximum profit maximization point. So we come to the normal profit situations right now. If you have this type of situations, if AC curve goes like this, look at AR equal to T. AR, how we are going to calculate? TR divided by Q. AC is calculated by TC divided by Q. TR, AR multiplied by Q. TC, AC equal AC multiplied by Q. I actually gave this information for you to understand. Now you can calculate. Tell me what is the profit at price 40. Calculate and let me know. I would like to start the same group. Now you can tell me. Calculate the profit. What is the profit? You okay, tell me what is your answer. Yes, please. I need to know your answer. What is profit? What is TR? TR into price into Q. Here TR is AR into Q. Look at here. This is TR. AR is here 40. Q is 8. 40 into 8. What is the total revenue? Tell me.
320.
320. So what is the total cost? How we are going to calculate? AC into Q. This is AC curve and Q. This is also same, 320. So then we can say profit is 0. There is no abnormal profit. There is a profit given to the entrepreneur who is risk taking. Even though profit means 0, there is no abnormal profit. If there is a more plus value, then we call that is abnormal. Normal profit is the payment given to the entrepreneur who is risk taking. That is the long run profit. We can say long run profit is the profit level is 0. Profit is included into the cost of the productions as a payment for the entrepreneurship risk taking. So this is what we can see here. Now we are going to have calculate the abnormal profit. So please calculate and let me know what is the abnormal profit level here. I would like to give you again the breakout rooms. Check and okay, let me have your answers. What is the abnormal profit? Total cost and total revenue must be calculated. Tell me your answers. Yes, please. Yes. Asita, Sumanasekara, Samaravira. Have you calculated profit? Asita.
The total revenue, sir, 100 by 1000, it is 100,000.
Yes. So
And-
cost is how much cost?
80 by 1000.
That's right. That is the answer, right? I think you got the point, right? So this is the 80,000. Oh, sorry. Here. This is okay. This is we call 100,000. Should be another 0. Yes. Sorry, we can increase. This should be another 0, right? Then we have a 20,000 profit. So then 20,000 profit. This is the profit how we calculate. So then I would like to, this is abnormal profit situations. So you can actually see like this. This is the, look at this. This is AC curve. This is MC curve. This is MC equal to MR here. We can find out here MC equal to MR quantity. This is the price. So you can see the AC here. This is AC at this quantity. So you can see AC is coming like this. This is AC. Then we have AC. Then this area we call abnormal profit. Similar situation you can see in another example, right? If there is a abnormal loss, how we can make it? Look at here. AC is higher than AR. So now we would like to calculate what is the loss. This is the point MC equal to MR. Always keep your mind MC equal to MR point must be found at the beginning. So this is the MC equal to MR. Now we are searching where is the AC. AC is here. When we calculate to TC by AC multiplied by quantity, then TC is coming. When you calculate the TR, AR multiplied quantity, then TR is coming. So therefore, this area we can call as a loss. This is very important to understand by yourself. So then we can see different, this is profit, abnormal profit, this is the normal profit, this is loss. Explained by 3 curves. I'm going to ask one simple question. That is, I would like to ask, when a firm is generating a loss, are we going to close down the firm? If your firm is going to have the loss, then are you rational enough to close down the firm because you are going to have loss? I need to know your answers. What is your answer? Yes. Tell me whether you are thinking that when your firm is going to have the loss, you are rational enough to close down your firm. Darshana Abekon,
Initially states we are not going to close the.
yes. Initially, you are not going to close down the firm. Why? Why you
There
are?
should be way. There should be some ways and means to improve that profit again, sir. Therefore, we are not going to do it. If it is continuous process only, we are going to do it, sir.
Okay. If we think that we as a firm is going to have the loss continuously, then what? Are we going to close down the firm? Are we going to close down the firm? Tell me. Are we rational enough to close down the firm?
Yes, sir, because the cost is high, so you are not getting at least your production cost. So you will not get it. So we cannot continue with the process. So that point we have to close down.
Can you tell it again? Yes.
To run the business, because other variable cost is there. So run the business, we need to have revenue more than the variable cost, total variable cost. So if we unable to fulfill that one, that's mean there's a loss.
Definitely. Why we
Yeah.
should shut down the firm? Because we have to take money from other business. Or you have to sell your property to the cover the business. So we are shutdown point is where at least the price cannot find out the operational cost. That is, we call price is equal to average variable cost. Then you must close down your firm. That is why we call from here to here MC curve indicating the short-term supply curve of a firm. Because you will not supply any product if the prices goes beyond, is going beyond average variable cost. If you are making money, if you want to run this program, the project, business, you have to take money from outside. Some people are spending money taken from their wealth setting. So ultimately, because of this firm, you are getting poor and poor. This is very important for your final examinations. So then market clearing. When the firms make short-term abnormal profit, other firms enter. When the supply increase, price falls, long-run normal profit made. This is how the process is coming. Then if there's a competition is happening, then ultimately because of the competitions, long-run profit, it means profit zero level is coming. Then you have the equation right now, normal profit, AR equal to P equal to MR equal to NC. This is very important to know. AR equal to AC, that is normal profit. All others are equal actually, right? Abnormal profit, AR is greater than AC. Negative profit, AC is greater than AR. That equation of relationship must be studied by yourself for your examinations. So the potential advantage for profit competitions, this is very good area, but because of the competitions, price goes down and the quantity will be high. As a result, the consumers benefit higher quantity at lower price. So that is what we want to say in a properly competitive market. But technologically also this is efficiency. Why? Because they can reach the minimum point. This is the minimum point of AC. If we can reach the minimum point of AC in the long run, so there is no excess capacity. All the resources have been used in a most efficient way. Therefore, we believe that if we can ensure perfectly competitive market, consumers are happy, producers are happy, and the economy is getting the best possible benefit. So that is why consumer benefit, technological efficiency, and technological efficiency, because of technological efficiency, firms can reduce their cost of production to the minimum point of AC. With that knowledge, we can finish the perfectly competitive market. Now we come to the monopoly market. Monopoly market is one seller, many buyers. There is a barriers to entry and exit. Example, there are one seller, many buyers. Can you give me example? Can you give me example? We can see in Sri Lanka actually now example, electricity. One seller, many buyers. So, homogeneous products, electricity is homogeneous. Right? One seller, many buyers, homogeneous product. These two are very important for monopoly market. To look at many buyers, but one seller. Single firms run the business. Homogeneous product. These are very important. So then, monopoly can control the market because of large sunk cost. Others are not going to enter this market. Example, starting a railway lines as a competitive market would not be advisable because then everywhere railway lines and they might not be get the benefit. Therefore, because of the large sunk cost, many producers are not going to join with this market. Therefore, the most importantly, the government will spend the investment to run the railway line, railway services. So as a result, railway, most of the countries, railways belong to government. Otherwise, government invest to the railway line and operation. After that, it will be sold to the private sector run. That is happening in Japan, that is happening in China, that is happening in many countries. Government is firstly introduced the investment to develop the infrastructure, and after that they are selling the services of private sector because keeping the innovation and competitions and sometimes right quality product. So therefore, Technological superiority will prevent the other firms are going to enter with this one. Economies of scale. Others cannot enjoy economies of scale only if they are going to make a large productions. So therefore, large companies can sell their product at lower price because economies of scale. If a new company comes, they cannot make a large productions. As a result, their cost of production is high. Therefore, they cannot run their business because the same product they are selling higher price. But large companies, they can sell the same product at lower price. Therefore, small companies cannot exist. Monopoly and the perfectly competitive market is the one producer downward sloping demand curve, not the price given. They are making price, they are price maker. Can say that the sole producer, price maker, and reduce price to increase sales. If they want to increase the sales, they must reduce the price. But competitive, one of many producers, they are not price maker, they are price taker. Sell as much as little at same price. So therefore, this is the basic introduction. You can summarize like this. So economies of scale is creating the natural monopoly. So economies of scale, because companies are producing large numbers, they can reduce their cost of productions, and therefore the economies of scale is very much high. Others cannot match with this one. When you look at monopoly versus competitive market demand is given, monopoly demand is determined by the monopolier. So if they want to sell higher quantity, they will reduce the price. If they want to sell lower quantity, they will increase the price. This is developed by monopolier. This is given in the market system. This difference is very important. Monopoly demand curve goes like the normal demand curve. Now, monopoly can decide either price or quantity. If they increase the price, they will have the lower demand. If they decrease the price, they will have a higher demand. What you can see from the OPEC is a monopoly. OPEC can either increase the price or reduce the quantity. These days, OPEC is going to reduce the quantity, then automatically price will go up. So this is one example. Now monopoly, total revenue is calculated like the same. Average revenue. So how we are going to calculate? Average revenue is like this. Average revenue, total revenue divided by total cost. Right? Marginal revenue. Marginal revenue is like this. Marginal revenue is delta TR divided by delta Q. So this is, you must know, this is same for everything, right? So now we can calculate like this. Quantity, price, total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue. This is, we calculate the same level. Here, price is not given. Price can be changed according to quantity. So if you calculate the AR, TR, MR, you can get the TR, AR, MR like this. If you draw the curve like this, look at right now, TR is going like this, not a straight line like perfectly competitive market. So this is to be known by you, otherwise there will be a problem. This is TR. But TC is same. TC same. You can see that TC is like property competitive market. So look at now, gap is very big, not like property competitive market. If I draw the property competitive market TR curve, it goes like this. Right? You see, if there's a TR curve in a property competitive market, profit gap is like this. But monopoly market, TR goes like this. Therefore, monopoly is making more profit than the property competitive market. So this is example you can see from the basic theory. So you can see this is the monopoly market average revenue curve. This is a monopoly market marginal revenue curve. If you calculate this one and draw the curve like this, here, this is actually P equal to AR, right? So TR and MR, if you draw this like this, you can see the curve goes like this. So this is the basic theory. So then we can calculate profit maximizes like this. Every time profit maximizes like this, MC equal to MR. Right? MC equal to MR is, so basically we call that, this is basically we can see here, MC equal to MR. If a monopoly firm's price exceeds the marginal cost, but look at right now, price is not equal to marginal cost, because you can see that price is here, marginal cost is different. Now we are going to draw this situation. This is average cost, this is the marginal cost. What we study is, this is the average total cost, average revenue or demand curve, this is the marginal revenue. We can write here at the end, this is equal to AR, right? So look at right now, we come to the point right now, profit maximizing point, MC equal to MR. This is the MC equal to MR. This is MC curve. This is marginal cost. This is marginal revenue. This is MC. You can see this is MC. You can put here, this is MC, right? Marginal cost curve. And this is marginal revenue curve. So this MC equal to MR is here. You find your price. This is a monopoly price. MC equal to MR, monopoly price. MC equal to MR, quantity. Now you find the quantity here is a price. So we want to calculate profit. If you want to calculate profit at this price, at this quantity, where is the MC? Now we are going to calculate like this. Okay, you can calculate like this. Let me check. Show it right now. This is average total cost. This is marginal cost. This is marginal revenue. This is MC equal to MR. Look at this is the demand curve OAR. So MC equal to MR is here. Now we can go like this. MC equal to MR is here. Find the price. Then find the quantity. This is average cost. Then this area we can call as a monopoly profit. So monopoly profit. Monopoly profit is much more higher than the profit in a competitive market, because the price is not given. AR equal to MR cannot be seen in a monopoly market. But the property competitive market, AR equal to MR. But here, AR is not equal to MR. So therefore, you can see like that abnormal profit situation, we can do like this also. This is AR MR. This is AC. This is MC. Now where we can see the ACMC equal here. Look at this. This is MC equal to MR. We find the price here. This is the price. You can see this is the price. And this price, this is the average cost. So you can see this area is the abnormal profit. So these are very important for your understanding. Now this is also abnormal profit. So you can see abnormal loss. How we can elaborate the loss situation in the monopoly market? Because really you can see at the government organization, they might be losing. Now example, CGR is lost. Even though monopoly or one supplier, it is lost. How it is happening? How we can elaborate such situation? This is the demand curve. This is the demand curve. This is demand curve. Right now we can see the MC. This is AC curve. This is MC curve. Now with this a point, we can see the MC equal to MR. So we can see here MC equal to MR. We go and check what is AR. AR is AC is here. AR is here. So as a result, this area is going to be a loss to the firm because AC is higher than AR. So this is the very important thing we should understand. But unfortunately, because of the online teaching, I can't understand whether you got my teaching. This is the technical problem we are facing right now. But what to do, because now if you want to have physical teaching, so we have to find out the lecture room and all these things. So this is explaining the similar situation. Now example, price difference right now. So if you understand these situations, I'm very happy. But according to my understanding, I can't. Can I answer this call, please? Because this is very urgent call, right? So this is, I'm going to say about deadweight loss we studied earlier. Because of the monopoly market, consumer could not reach this place. And producers could not get anything from this place. Because they are making price MC equal to MR situation. So therefore, this is a consumer surplus. The deadweight loss, this is producer surplus. So basically, we can tell you that monopoly market, there is an inherent deadweight loss. So I think right now, because of the, yes. Now monopoly market, monopolier can enjoy price discriminations under different customers. I would like to elaborate this situation later. Therefore, I'm not going to discuss this one right now. But we are going to elaborate this one later. So I would like to hide this one, this slide. Now, I would like to tell you something. What are the reasons to create the monopoly? Or if you ask for your final examination, monopolier can be natural monopolier if there is a natural barrier. Natural barrier is economies of scale. If there is an artificial barrier sometime, example, patent, laws, that can create the artificial barrier. Patents, example, now some product you can't provide the industry because it is given one particular community, trademarks. That is, we call price. We call price. Monopoly get the monopoly power because of the natural reasons. One supply is producing one product, nobody can produce because the economies of scale. Or that supplies below all the resources like OPEC. OPEC, we can say that not a monopoly, but OPEC is a one example having majority of resources with them. Now, example, technology. Now, example, look at Zoom. Even though we have a team and other thing, okay, Zoom is still prominent. But we can't say Zoom service is a monopoly because there are some close substitute. You cannot be a monopoly supplier if there are close substitute. If there is no close substitute, if you are the only supplier, then you are a perfect monopoly. So monopoly situation would not be seen almost every sometime, but it can be seen. Example, when the government is operating one product, there is a monopoly then. Example, railway line, electricity. These are two examples. So then this is the reason. I think that now we studied a very difficult area, therefore I don't like to make more burden for you. So therefore today I'm going to finish this, my lecture now, but summarizing what we have discussed so far. These are the most difficult area we have to do with your master program, because this is the masters. Teaching this type of this topic online would not be easy for a lecturer. Lecturer is so vulnerable. So what to do now? This is the way we have to do. Something we have to accept, even though we don't like it. So today we have discussed earlier cost analysis. So we talk about the learning curve analysis and economies of scope, economies of scale. Then we came to the next topic, that is market structures. We completed the market structures, monopoly market. We discussed what is the monopoly market, price disseminations, AR, MR, TR, by considering the MC and AC, TC. So we realized that we can calculate the perfectly competitive market profit maximizations. In that profit maximization, we have seen three major areas: normal profit, abnormal loss. So normal profit, every time your AC equal to AC should be equal to AR. Abnormal profit, your AR is higher than AC. Abnormal loss or loss, there is no abnormal loss. We can say that loss is at the loss situations, AR is less than AC. AC is greater than AR. After we finish in monopolist, perfectly competitive market, we came to analyze the monopoly. Monopoly market price is not given. Monopoly is a price maker. Perfectly competitive firms, price taker. They can't make a price. But monopoly, they can make the price. They can decide the price. When they decide the price, quantity will be determined by the customers. So they can either decide the price or either quantity. So therefore, they cannot do both together. Basically, the monopoly is making the price. So then we have seen that the monopoly market, AR is not equal to MR. AR is greater than the MR. So as a result of that one, we can see our profit calculation is different. The profit generating power, the size of the profit generated by monopoly is much more higher than the size of the profit generated by perfectly competitive firms. So then we explain that abnormal profit, normal profit, and loss of monopoly. That is also same condition we are going to use. When we have the normal profit, AC equal to AR, abnormal profit, AR is greater than AC. But in a monopoly market, abnormal profit is long run. But perfectly competitive market, abnormal profit is short run. Why? Because other companies enter the market, they also selling their product, then ultimately supply increase, price goes down. Then abnormal profit in perfectly competitive market is not a long run, it's a short run. But in the monopoly market, abnormal profit is long run. Why? Because no category can enter the market. Because of two reasons. One is natural barriers. Natural barriers are coming because of the economies of scale. The other one is artificial barriers created by patent and government regulations. So this is the end of our lectures today, and next week we are going to start price discriminations. So we have left some of the difficult area, and I would like to ask from you whether we are going to meet again or not physically. So anyway, I would like to talk with your coordinator and see whether we can meet each other. But today you have lost the opportunity I have given you. That is, I asked you to prepare your questions, but nobody has done it. The first time I have met the class, we are teaching for this program more than from the beginning. But first time I have seen the class, they have not capitalized the opportunity I have given them to prepare their question paper. Anyway, I will prepare the question for you at the final examination. Any questions? Any questions? So if you need any special attentions, I would like to ask you to have the Kupio gathering, small group gathering among you and discuss the area we discussed. Otherwise, there are some students, you can find out through their Facebook, they are teaching you because they have done their studies in economics special. Their knowledge is much more higher than what you reach from my lectures. So therefore, otherwise you can go to the Google and type any topic. Now, example, I would like to share you right now. If I go like this, I will not show this. Yeah, if I go like this, if I type here price discriminations, price determination of monopoly, market, video. Now you can see here. You can beautiful lady, you can get more knowledge better than me. So you see now how she is explaining. You see? You see? But Hindi, yeah? Yeah. You see now how they are. This is very interesting, right? Monopoly, okay, let me explain this one. You see? Very simple examinations. You see now? you can see the similar explanations. You see now how they are doing, okay, drawing very well. Yes, you see now. So therefore, okay, you have a lot of opportunities to learn a lot from this Google and ChatGPT and some AI. So please enjoy with your facilities given by the today market system. Okay, now it is almost 5:30. Thank you very much. Have a nice Sunday and wish you all the best. I'm looking forward to you next week as well. Thank you then, right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.